Downtown Nowhere joins us in the KBEAR studios. Glad that you guys could drop in. I'm glad you brought guitars too. So tell me a little bit about this song that you're going to share with us.
So this is another one. Actually, Morgan was directly involved in this one. We wrote it after practice one night. Probably took us, I don't know, maybe an hour. It came together really well. And it's another one, I don't know, I had the line, "Oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me?" stuck in my head. And again, I sat on that for a long time and never knew what to do with it. And the story, I don't really know how we came up with the story, but it's the one we went with, and I think it turned out really good. So,
well, let's hear it. It's an unreleased song from Downtown Nowhere, "Oh, Susanna" on KBEAR 92.3, Wild Country.
Oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? It ain't my fault my uncle called and sent me overseas. Now I'm out here in the jungle, yeah, I'm out here begging please. Oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? I remember like it's yesterday, I sitting at my folks with my arm around my baby and a mind full of high hopes, when my mama came in through the door and locked her eyes with mine. She had a letter in her left hand in December '69. Next thing I know, I was on a chopper dressed in army green, and the hands that once held dear Suzanne now held an M16. But I sent them letters steady, seemed like every other day. But I guess she was just busy, never had too much to say. Oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? It ain't my fault my uncle called and sent me overseas. Now I'm out here in the jungle, yeah, I'm out here begging please. Oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? Through Agent Orange and napalm and never-ending rain, I laid awake wondering who now staked my baby's claim. I finally got my answer in a note sent from my dad. While I was dodging bullets, her new baby dodged the draft. Oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? It ain't my fault my uncle called and sent me overseas. Now I'm out here in the jungle, yeah, I'm out here begging please. Oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? Oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? It ain't my fault my uncle called and sent me overseas. I'm out here in the jungle, yeah, I'm out here begging please, singing, oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me? Singing, oh, Susanna, why don't you cry for me?
Yes, indeed. Fantastic. It is Downtown Nowhere with us on KBEAR 92.3 Wild Country.